That was a big thing because you're gone all day on the damn bus going to where. And I was clean.
African funk?
He was the single most funkiest smell I have ever smelled. Because in Africa, they think that's sexy. Like it's a turn on. This man stayed in a hotel, does not know what soap is, has never showered one time in his entire fucking life. He left a stench on my shoulder. I was putting hand sanitizer and stuff. Chuck went and puked behind the bus. I'm telling everybody, smell my shoulder. And everybody's like, oh hell. It was horrid. Mind you, he was on my shoulder long before 2 seconds. 2 seconds on my fucking shoulder. It was, I was pissed off for the rest of the day. I'm like, God damn it, I gotta go 8 hours with the fucking nastiest smell ever on me.
Like a motherfucker don't realize.
Oh my God. No, they're proud of it. They're proud of it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's their natural cologne.
He said, I don't take them
Yeah.
in Chicago.
That's crazy. I would never
I was,
like.
and it came out of nowhere.
Nah,
He was
walk out of the house
you're
with
talking
no
about
deodorant.
whatever.
He said,
He's
cut
like,
that shit out.
click, and he just ran away. He just ran
Then he got to the deodorant. He said, he
What the hell? Don't do that.
I was gonna like sit on the other motherfucking side of the bus.
He wasn't on our bus. He was just some random African. There were a bunch of drunk groups. They're like, he's some random. I didn't know him. I didn't know him.
Did you ask him how much
That would have been.
for what he did? What is that?
That would have been horrible.
What are you pointing at me? What are you saying?
Not wearing deodorant, pheromone change,
What about it?
that it affected you.
What?
You didn't really track it, but I did. That I wear less deodorant now. You
And
know,
what?
after Eli in
Oh, do you
Chicago,
like he smells armpits too?
after that conversation, no, I just kind of stopped because I already knew about what deodorant does to do.
I know. I need to stop wearing. I
And
can't sweat too
then
much.
we had met him, and he said, you know, he had stopped like 15 years ago, and he didn't use that at all. Once a week.
What?
He tried to, but he's
Eli.
not doing anything where, you know, and if you were over in the heat, somehow they managed to really not be funky. Over there, they're not really funky.
Over where?
Here, overseas.
Oh.
When you were in Israel, you walked through there. Was anybody particularly like? Did
Yes.
you come out of there
Yes.
like, oh my god?
Yes.
But well, you see people, but you're not like the majority of people walking through.
I'm used to, you know.
You smell it, and if you can
what are
point
you
out a
saying?
time,
I
used to it. I was in Bahrain. They was
exactly.
I'm like, you know what?
Trust me.
Y'all need to take a bath. I don't give a damn what your religion is. Y'all need to take a damn bath.
And they only took a bath after they fucking have sex and shit. So it's like,
Time
that's like
pheromone.
if it was only mandatory, that was the only time it was mandated that they had to take a bath is after sex.
They was funky as hell over there.
you got to think about. I be
So,
telling
think
her
about
about
that.
how nasty history is. You think about just here in the United
History is
States,
nasty as hell.
and what I think
So they
about,
go
and I
weeks
start down my
without taking a
line
bath.
of you poor women, because poor women
Had their
was
period.
getting banged out by a dirty dude for the majority of American history. I just go with American history with the disrespect of woman, because like with me and her having sex, I gotta think, I generally am taking a shower prior. It's weird to me.
We're both
But in
trying.
other times you do what you do. But generally, and then I've always had a thing in my mind of historically. That dude didn't take a shower. And they were showering once every
Month.
They were bathing
Right.
once every.
In the river.
It wasn't month.
if you
Meaning
can find
it
a
wasn't
river, that's
month.
when you do
It was once a quarter for the most of the American population.
Right, 'cause
And some
I
were down to
remember,
once
like,
every 6 months. You know what the Cowboys did when they rolled into town with the saloon? They looked for liquor,
they would spray it with pure
hoes, and a
perfume.
hot
And they
fucking
were
bath.
those women with those big beautiful dresses. They were going like
The
this,
women
not
was taking
because
the nastiest
it was
shit possible.
classy. They were doing
Mind
that
you,
because people smelled.
Society didn't give a fuck about y'all anyway since the Egyptians, so they wasn't making products for you other than to just keep that stank down from the dude.
Listen, because there's so
But
many.
otherwise, y'all was
had,
taking dirty dick and
keep the stank down. But they had
Dirty dick.
little fake toupees for women's private parts to hide, like if they had a disease or some issues going
cover
on.
that shit up with
There's a
some
name
fuzz.
for it. I can't remember right now. But that because they didn't bathe and all that, they had a little fake toupee for your pussy that you put on to hide all whatever the fuck is going for your pussy. There's a name for it. Yes, they had that back in the day.
Talk
Little
about
furry
women.
thing you put on your pussy so the men you're fucking don't see all the fucked up shit that's going on down
Like, look at it. And that was for in general after you had had a
That's
baby.
not true.
It wasn't for just
That's
if you had a
not
banged out
true.
pussy. It's just if you had a baby, they
Or
just
you had a
assumed
disease.
it was a mess.
If you
Right.
had herpes or syphilis, you put the toupee on there and it'll cover the shit all.
Are you
cover that
lying?
bump up.
No, this is a land.
Google pussy toupee. I don't know. Google, but it's like back in the day,
Oh,
pussy
it is,
toupee.
Oh, they did.
Back in the day,
21
pussy toupee.
Wow. Overtime.
Yeah. What's the next line?
Yeah, we both said that.
Pussy toupee.
They should have still been recording right now.
What you gonna say? We're gonna make you pay for this pussy
They probably won't move it, but they almost lost their
I can't remember the name. There's a name. for
Real
it.
hair, fake hair, synthetics.
You got nice and pussy hair.
Wow.
We can go on.
They didn't have it on the
They
wall.
were
It'd be a wall of it. That's just be like, which kind you want? What color you want?
Okay.
You want Kelly hair?
Gonna
You want
say.
India hair? You want?
What you gonna say?
Come on.
Oh, you want the high class hair? Let me take you in the back.
We got human hair. We got synthetic hair. We got curly hair. Brazilian hair.
We got
red hair.
5 TVs. They have a war now.
We got pride. With the pussy toupee. I feel like this is an episode of
They had
Saturday
a
Night
motherfucker
Live.
out front.
This totally could be a Saturday Night Live sketch.
You didn't pay for hair, nigga, did you?
Right.
Somebody selling out the van. Like, you didn't get the hair, the expensive hair, did you? I got all this shit outside. Come around in the alley. I got boxes of it. It be uneven. It be knockoff hair. It be patched
It's
up.
all straight. We got the straight pussy
I
hair.
might be going down there. I got it.
It's all permed.
Just to hang out.
Cigarette before you go on.
We got highlights. Low lights. We got
You
afro
know
puffs.
they bad. They get the hair from somewhere foul, like armpit hair. That's how you do it.
Wait a minute. Hey, if you're gonna, the worst place to get hair from is the pussy. So when you put the armpit hair down there, that's fine. Like that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade.
It's not the worst
What's the
place.
worst place to butt?
Ass hair. Ass hair is the worst.
Like 30, I haven't had hair there in 30 years. I don't
Armpit
even know
hair, that's it.
Why would you want to cover it with
All you know is different tests. The ass hair crazy. You will never get the smell out. You will never get the shit out of ass hair.
Who has hair there?
Oh my god, this shit's so stupid.
Do it, Google. You got your phone. Old school back in the day, pussy toupee.
Pussy toupee. Why would you even want to look like you have hair there?
Like, that's better. That is so fucked up.
They had more than one person in the car.
Like you have
When
to
you be
clean
like,
and
but see, that's what's fucked up. That's what the girls weren't saving then.
Look over the.
So that means that wasn't foreign. They was just like, oh, she got a lot of hair. They all got a lot of hair.
Awful.
And they had, the dudes had a lot of hair.
Awful.
Just bush.
They were all like funky, just funky punk.
It's gross.
Funky punk.
It's just gross.
Funky punk. Punk.
Everybody had to have crabs. Everybody had to have
Pussy
crabs.
punk. Pussy punk. And penis punk. Nasty. Penis and pussy punk.
Free love and all that goofy shit. You know, just
Sports life. Sports life. We'd like to welcome y'all to join in. Well, listen in, tune in. What we're talking about. Life is today, and a little of everything. You gotta play. Hopes and dreams for tomorrow. Fears and tears from the past. Sport life. Love, loss, love, gain. Fortune, fame. Sports, technology, science, religion. It's all covered here. All of it. We welcome you too. Well, you gotta play the Sport Life, the podcast with your hosts, Revolver and John. Oh, Sport Life. Let's go. Sport Life. Life is a sport. You must play it.
What the hell was you looking at that Lawrence Taylor special today or some shit?
Man, you know what it is. Lawrence done passed out on TV, homeboy. Lawrence don't give a fuck.
LT was the man.
That was many years after his career. He passed out on fucking ESPN. Yeah. I was like, did Lawrence just pass out on Twitch? Yeah, they didn't cut away fast enough at all.
Yo, he's straight. Yeah, he's
I thought
straight.
The nigga was dying, but then I was like, oh, this. He's been through this.
Yep.
He just went a little overboard, and the lights was hot one day.
Right.
Got to him.
Right. And you know he already told him, turn two of the motherfucking lights off. I'm starting to sweat.
Right. Already starting to get angry.
Right.
He was the original. People don't remember. He was the original motherfucker that was like Mike Tyson in the interview. You know, you'd be interviewing Tyson, but hey, this could go wrong. LT be talking football. It could go wrong. It could go wrong because he could still whoop ass. He knew it.
Yo, he was
and was coked up.
He
like,
was
nigga,
actually.
I stole you through this motherfucking set. Gold chains hanging. This nigga was like Mr.
Gold teeth.
Gold teeth. Still lines in the side of his head. He 48.
LT
was the man.
Yo.
That nigga off the edge was something serious.
That's
like
why they was able to win that
chip.
That's why they was able to win that chip, because it takes a good player to make the players around him better, a great player like Jordan did. Until Jordan actually realized what Phil Jackson was trying to tell him about this triangle offense, to trust his offense, to be able to get him the ball back.
Right.
He wasn't going to be a great player. So that was the difference in becoming a great player, just like, LT becoming that great player. Because what he did was he said, all right, you know what? Instead of me go ahead and go trying to get to the quarterback every time, I'm going to draw 2-3 defenders so somebody else can get some limelight. And guess what that did for his teammates? That built their confidence. So when LT wasn't getting to the quarterback, guess what? Somebody else was. And he was dropping back and playing and coverage at the same time. But like I said,
Carl Banks made his name off of that.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So he
and
was
Michigan
able to
State alumni made his name off of that.
Huh? And
Michigan State.
Yup.
Yeah.
Damn,
it's almost like
look,
it's
he's taking
almost
it
like
back for
cheating,
you.
right? Because if LT's on your right shoulder, you almost just have to hit a point yourself, because you know what he's gonna do with his man. If there's no double team, at the least he gonna drive his man back into the quarterback.
Right.
He's gonna take that man's left shoulder, lift it, and drive him. So the quarterback, if he's going to stay in the pocket, he's got to step up towards you. You've only got to drive your man back or come free of your man. If he don't want to stay in the pocket, where's he going? Still your way. Left.
You know,
Left. You just need to make a crease.
You know what's crazy? And now,
talk anything but sports.
but I was gonna say, I was about to take it to current events from that conversation because he is the reason now why quarterbacks have to get the ball off in less than 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Because if they holding it in 5 seconds, there's a chance that they might be laying on their back.
It's
another one.
If you want to see something now, watch Chicago Bears, Khalil Mack.
Oh, Khalil clowning.
Clowning.
Oh, wait until he.
number one right
Oh,
now.
wait.
Just wait the fourth game in. You see what the
Hey,
new monsters of the
listen. I'm in Detroit.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
So,
in Detroit with season tickets.
it goes.
I'm looking at the game with Chicago like, oh, there's my new favorite defensive player.
Yeah.
I think I might have to pull the whole
Yeah.
defensive squad from Chicago as my favorite. That's fucked up. They in my division.
Yeah, so he actually
goofy.
revolutionized
God.
the game back then. He changed the game now because
On the right side.
now they cannot. If you want to be a successful quarterback in the league with less injuries, not getting tackled, not getting little injuries when you make it to the playoffs and then you don't do shit, you have to get the ball off
3 seconds.
in less than 3 seconds. So 3 seconds or less.
Now let's credit the other side of the defense. Mr. Reggie White. Left side. You've got even less time.
Yeah.
Revolutionary on that side.
Yeah.
He drove with the right side strength from the left side.
Yeah.
And would throw his man from the line into the
Leaning.
quarterback.
And
He didn't have
leaning.
to get there. He didn't have to drive him back half the time. His
Well-
chuck move through niggas.
To give Reggie a little, he wasn't a little guy.
No.
Reggie was a big dude.
That's why I say he used to lean into a motherfucker
Not at all.
too.
And it was where the
Yeah.
strength's supposed to be on the line.
He was
Barrel
solid.
chested, up top, thick arms.
He was solid.
Yeah, all you moving.
Yeah.
You moving. And left-handed. So then it's an oddball to you. And now the highest paid position on the line is usually Reggie's old spot.
Yep.
Because they know most
Revolutionized the
running
spot.
backs are right-handed and they would prefer to crack to the right. Ha ha.
Oh, we gonna
Stop
flash
all
back.
that.
Hey, look, we may,
Stop all
we
that.
may as well flash all the way back to the Bears and my man the refrigerator changing shit up for the first big boy running back to take it into the end zone.
That was fun to see. That was fun to see.
You know what I'm
Almost
saying?
wish he would have got stuck and stood up.
Right,
Like if he would have got stuck and stood up, but it was impossible. He was
Right.
like the biggest nigga in the league at that point.
Exactly,
By
but-
what, 150 pounds? Because they weren't all really, really big then. He was one of the actual really, really fat big boys.
Right, and it's crazy.
I ain't
'cause
just calling you
every
fat,
once
rest
a
in
while-
peace, because I know you was one of the strongest niggas to ever lace up.
And
The strongest
get it in.
niggas, you wasn't just fat. That was strength.
Yeah, you
That
should
was
get it
big
in.
boy strength.
Hey, and you got it in during the Super Bowl shuffle.
With the gap in the teeth.
You know what I'm saying?
They was getting it in.
But
From
yeah,
Chicago.
like I said, every
McMahon,
once in a
crazy
while,
ass,
players
wasn't even
like
that good of a quarterback. Just
guys
became like
like
a movie
that,
star.
though, help
Buster.
you know, make the game what it is today because now you see every once in a while you'll see a big man trying to run it in from the other side that can move a little bit. So
That's what these Lions need to be doing.
Somebody need to do something different than like all the sports.
They need to change. The Lions got to change their whole scheme because nothing's working.
yeah,
They got to do something else.
yeah, definitely. They definitely need to do something. But you know what it mainly is that people need to go ahead and just like we live everyday life and go to our job and try to do the best at our job and our regular jobs every day. When you have these professional jobs as football players, basketball players and shit in the off season, man, don't just go go to Hawaii and chill with your girl and all that shit. You supposed to be working out, working on your fadeaway, working on your 7 and out moves, and yeah, you have to work on your craft. Don't take no days off. If you want to become one of the greats, it's no days off.
At anything.
Yeah, and
Anything.
and sometimes it really pisses
Niggas
me
is
off.
sleeping.
You know, thinking how these cats come out here and play on Monday Night Football or whatever, you know, Sunday Night Football, and you know they don't even perform. It's like, how what are you doing out here, man? You know, you should be working on your craft constantly to become one of the greats. Like I said, in basketball is something different. You kind of get taken out of.
You get put in your place.
Yeah, you get put. You gotta play. You gotta play your position. You become a role player in basketball. In football, you kind of, if you on defense, you kind of your own man. You can kind of make your own world. And actually, when on offense, the quarterback can kind of predict your future too.
Right. And
But the people on the side saying, look for this motherfucker first.
And let me add this. This is a helpful hint to all high school, junior high, college coaches. Coming out the wind from a nigga that don't know shit.
I don't know shit.
Ask your motherfucking receivers what kind of route they like to run. We did that when we was kids. People like catching certain passes. You fucking forget. You become a professional and you're supposed to be able to catch anything that hit your hand. No doubt to that. But don't forget, everybody is more comfortable with something. Freak tips and passes, shit to get popped up into the air. Shit is caught by other people a lot because it drops into their comfort zone of catching. You turn into your left, you turn into your right, that's your spot. Seems your hands are a little bit quicker. Move a little bit faster. That's what that is. Ask your receivers what and where they like to run to. A field for football, this works with hockey as well, soccer as well. Every sport and every player has spots. The rim's bigger from a certain spot on the court for different players. There's physics that are built into humans that are good at things. We see things. They see things. A kicker that kicks a field goal is not just running an operation. It's not just steps and then I put my foot on the fucking football and it goes to there. They see the arc. You notice they step off. Most of the punters, I'm just picking just any fucking thing. Most kickers step off to a side. What do you think that's for? What do you think they're generating right there? Don't you think they could run straight at the football and manage to kick it the same fucking way? There's a whole arc that's going from the earth up through them, up through their contact, up through the football, up through where it's supposed to end up. The wind is included in it. The earth's gravity is fucking included in it. That's what people with good balance and good athletes have. That bow, there's a curve, there's natural 45-degree angles. All that shit. There are things built into each person. Ask your receiver where they want the ball, where they want it. Yes, you're supposed to be able to catch everything that touches your hands. Yes, but you have a slightly better comfort with things that are right in your zone. If you was in the post and you was getting the feed in, after you done work to get that motherfucking position, don't you want the ball a certain way? You've done work already. You've got a nigga leaning on your back already. Don't you want that ball to come into a spot that's right for you? If you running the pattern on the field, don't you want that ball to hit you in not just stride. You want it to hit you in your stride.
Yeah, you don't want to be
Everybody's
reaching
strides a
back.
little different.
You don't want to be jumping in the air.
Right.
Some boys from
You want
Missouri today.
stride.
Every time somebody jumped in the air today over when I was watching that Missouri game, they was getting their back broken, sent to the locker room.
And that's what you got to do.
See, that's an inexperienced quarterback right there, sending you through that middle.
And you know
That's
what?
our quarterback.
The wide
Lions be
receiver.
flying them high, boy.
Look, the wide receiver, straight up, after he got flipped for the second time, he said
Don't
either
with me no more.
you don't. I seen him mouthing it on camera. Either
Sideline.
you don't motherfucking throw me the ball in the middle no more, cause I'm not gonna get it. You just throw that bitch on the sideline. Cause every time he went for it in the middle, he was getting flipped, banged up, double team, banged up, and all. Man,
It seems like the receivers are getting smaller in the NFL, man. They're getting smaller.
Yeah, they're coming
Yeah.
back down.
I mean
Coming back down.
the cornerbacks always been small and the safeties and all that, but they just been always been stocky and
Fast.
yeah and fast.
Which
And
is
you know what
weird
I'm
to
saying?
me.
Loaded the
That was
yeah, that's what I
weird
always
to me.
thought.
It's like, how are you? Shouldn't everybody but I guess it is. That cornerback is really a fifth string receiver. So I guess that's kind of what it is. The height goes 6'4", down, and you end up at about 5'8". I was fast on the slant in high school. I'll fuck you up. But we got to the league, and then it got a little crazy. So it makes sense. It just didn't make sense that the league made that ever the practice of hiring. Put me the exact same nigga on the exact same nigga.
That ain't
However,
right.
is it right?
It ain't gonna happen.
Backpedaling, are you a big
It
nigga,
ain't
Jay?
good.
Coming down court on a nigga that's your height. He can't backpedal as fast as you can come forward, right? If he
Yeah,
was
they
a little
got-
bit smaller, he would be able to backpedal faster.
They got
That
all
makes
kind of
sense.
tricks. They
That makes sense.
got tricks that you can actually practice if you're a smaller guy
Yeah.
on a basketball court going against a bigger guy. They got straight tricks that'll make your life easier going against a bigger guy every time. Just a simple little fake little move.
Yeah, big
Going
guys'
against a
legs
bigger guy,
can't go that way.
like
yeah.
a smaller guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So-
like there's the second thing. See, we can work this shit out like science. Smaller guys got a faster hip swivel.
That
And as a
could be
QB,
it.
that's what you need. If you backpedaling, that's one thing. You do that fast, but you need to be able to turn around and then cut him.
That's
Because
one
he's
of the
going to
things
get you
we
on the
go to Google
stride.
and ask.
But you need to be able to turn your hips faster. And the smaller you are, the
Well, you got
faster
some,
you can turn your
you
hips.
got some tall guys that got.
Oh, yeah,
turn
yeah.
that swivel too now.
Yeah, but if you
Oh,
go
yeah.
ultimate athlete against ultimate athlete, the smaller guy gets you. He'll get you. You get one Calvin Johnson.
I've seen both sides.
Yeah, but as on the average, the one big nigga that come through that's like LeBron, he's super freak. You're like, oh, he can do everything else that the smaller guy can do.
Yeah, you got to think
Right.
about it. It ain't everybody.
Right.
Right, it ain't everybody knocking Mike Tyson out.
Right.
It's only
Buster.
that's it. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
that Buster.
But hey,
God
but
damn
it ain't. It might not have been all about the hips and the swivel with that one, because nobody really know that his mom's passed that week too, though.
Oh, we
knew.
know.
You knew.
Yeah.
They
okay.
said it during the fight.
Buster,
Okay.
Buster
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
no little guy though. He was
Yeah, he
taking
wasn't.
Mike's punches though.
Oh yeah, but
He was
it
also
some-
he was also
yeah, it
out.
was- yeah,
and the
you
fight
gotta
should have
think
been
about
over
that.
in the earlier round.
Yeah, it should have been over. But you got to think, if you in that position at that time and your mom just passed, this
gonna
is
be
your
angry.
chance. Either you gonna be a part of history or make history. You gotta make history at
Right.
that point, you know.
Oh, that was
So-
motivation. That was
yeah.
100% motivation.
And
on him.
I'm glad he did it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Mike still whooped
it's-
that ass Mike still really whooped that ass.
It's still it's good for
And that-
him,
and I'll tell you-
and it's good for Mike. Already was established in doing what he was doing, so it's always good to see another person come up. So it's just like saying I don't want to see for the next 10 years Golden State win 10 championships.
Right.
That's not
Yes,
what
right.
I'm here to see. After the 4th year, I don't even want to watch the NBA no more.
Tell you the truth, I don't think they're gonna win it this year.
Truthfully, yeah, I don't either. That's why I like the NBA the last couple years, because not that LeBron and Golden State has been going back to back to back. It's been Golden State has made a few changes. LeBron has been, the last certain amount of years, but even with this last team that he went with a bunch of people that just came to him in the last...
Random as hell.
Yeah, in the last part of the season.
Right.
So he still went there with people that he haven't played a whole season with. So in saying that, your man is still a beast, man.
Oh, yeah.
King James on and off the court, you know what I mean?
That's why they picked him still #1.
Yup, and on and off the court. So I can't wait to see what he taking a team that's not winning again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To see if he... And this year right here is not going to say LeBron is a great player or a good player, because he already
established.
Yeah, he already proved that he was a great player, because he took players that was okay and mediocre to the promised land, man.
What this is gonna do, if he win a championship with LA, it's gonna make him the GOAT. Mike ain't gonna have nothing to say about it.
Nah,
Zero.
Yeah, he can't, but
Zero.
But you know what?
I'm not gonna put him above Mike still.
Look, he got.
I'm put him equal.
Look, he got another.
No way.
He got another go. He got to go helping him though.
If he win if he win a championship with LA, he'll be the first person ever to take 3 different teams and win 3 different championships.
But
Michael Jordan ain't got nothing on that.
Wait, you're only considering no one did that back in the day. No one switched teams like that.
No.
Mike certainly could have. He could have won the NBA championship with every single team back then. Him in Seattle with Sean Kemp. Him down with Larry Johnson and Alonzo. Him with Shaquille. Him in Detroit. He would have won it with every single fucking team he played with.
Oh, and listen,
LeBron won't. We had this conversation. LeBron came in with all the teams now. He just lost.
While we talking about this subject, that's why I'm glad we brought it up once before about how I'm glad LeBron has this power to be able to go to wherever he wants. Because teams will ship your ass when you're not performing, but when you performing, they want your ass to stay there as long as possible. So I'm glad he has that opportunity to be able to go wherever he wants. And he's building on his legacy.
Now, check this out. After this conversation, you know what point we came to? If we were starting our fantasy team, if we were the owners of a team, the first player we would pick of all players of all time is still LeBron. It was a weird way. We still came to it. If you was firing up your franchise right now and you had Jordan and LeBron standing next to each other, my stand still on Jordan as it is, LeBron is always my first fucking pick. And there's no way around it. And I still feel how I feel about Jordan. I still feel good about LeBron. Like I said, I would equate him. But LeBron is my #1 pick with Wilt Chamberlain, Shaq, Cousy, West, Iverson, Pippen, everybody.
That's your squad?
That's just my first pick. If everybody was lined up, like if we was in the gym and you said, I don't want the other nigga to get this because he gonna massacre me on the other side. My first pick. My first pick.
That ain't my first pick.
Who's your first pick?
To start my squad?
Just first pick. We'll go through. We'll go second pick after that. First pick. I got LeBron at my forward.
Okay, for my forward. That's a good question. For my forward. It would probably be LeBron. My small forward would be LeBron.
See?
My small forward.
It's fucked up, ain't it? Like you think at first, like I'll get something. No. Because you start thinking about how he's built. Like he's built to be there for 15.
Yo, it depends on how you playing though, because
you building your team.
My team.
Who's your small forward?
LeBron, my small forward.
Small forward.
Who would be my small forward?
You can't put yourself on the team. I know what you're doing over there. I know what you're doing. Like, I think I could fit that foe.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Who I would,
or three, pardon me.
Who do you think is the best small forward you ever seen?
Yeah, we building, because at the end of this, we all might have a crazy team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because I'm thinking, because I'm not thinking just how I would, just pick my four. I'm thinking like I would go, it's crazy to say as my backup point guards, but I would go Kyrie and Curry as between my main point guards, but then I would go LeBron as my two.
Not upset with that building at all.
See,
not at all.
The game has revolutionized, though.
Hold on.
It depends on the era that. It's hard to pick we got to pick.
About the era.
Wait. This all time. All time. All time.
There we go.
So slide everybody right, because you still got like an Iverson spot that you might not want to trample over.
Right. Nah,
who's your
that's
best
what I'm
small forward?
My best small forward, man.
Yeah, it took me a while to think about it too.
Yeah, because LeBron played multiple positions, so it's kind of hard to
put him where you gonna put him. Put him where you gonna put him in.
I could put him in every one of them damn spots. You know what I'm saying?
Put him where you gonna put him.
So you gonna have LeBron on 9-5, all five.
Right,
So I'll tell you what. You have LeBron in all five positions. I'm gonna pick my team, and I guarantee you, my team gonna kill your five LeBron.
Right here.
No.
LeBron can't do nothing with Dream.
Do it like this.
LeBron can't do nothing with Dream.
If you do all
he
five,
do nothing with Dream.
No, he can't do nothing. That's what I'm saying.
He do nothing with Dream.
That's what I'm saying. Dream would be
Dream is my center.
That's what I'm saying. He would be my five guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it would be hard for me to pick him at my four, knowing there's other guys.
That's how you pick it right there.
Well, that's what you want. That's
how
you
you use it right there. That's how you figure it out.
Right.
If you say you can put them in all five, say who would I rather have?
We understand that.
It's hard to say because you got Nowitzki, you got Kevin Garnett, you got these cats shooting threes now, and that's 7 foot tall, so it's kind of hard to say.
Bring them on up.
Whoever you want. Don't matter.
You know Kareem couldn't shoot a three. It ain't that hard to move people forward like that. They was either by body type gonna fit in.
We don't know if
Kareem could shoot threes, but he's body type, he wasn't gonna run out to the three, so you could eliminate him.
Yeah, true. It's kind of hard because still I would say, I would put Shaq as my four if Kareem was my five because they would interact between each other. See,
we've built the same team. We're the same person. We just built the same team.
It's like,
you just didn't have the slot for Iverson. We just built the same motherfucking team. You did the same fucking thing. Kyrie's my switch, and I think Kyrie's my starter.
Right, that's what
I need Iverson on the court, and I need him as my point, so therefore I can move I can move LeBron to where he need to be.
Either 3, 4. So
here's my team. Dream is center. Isaiah's my point.
Okay.
Jordan is my two.
Jordan and Isaiah would have been fighting.
That's just my team.
We gotta act like they know.
Exactly. They would have played together. They would have played together. Yeah, they would have.
That's why they ain't making it to the
But that's just my team. I'm just saying, my dream team. That's my dream team.
I'm just kidding.
You got Dream. You got Isaiah, you got Jordan, you got LeBron. That's it. No, I need a power forward.
Yep.
Karl Malone.
Damn, yo, that's tough right there. That's
You
a
want
tough
Malone?
squad. That's a tough squad, yo.
You don't want to do something nasty like take Tim Duncan and slide him into that spot?
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
you
good
still
with
got
Carl.
David Robinson.
Yeah, David was kind of soft, man. David was all right, but he was soft, man.
He got it done, though.
Dream schooled his ass.
Yeah, true.
Dream schooled the shit out of him in the championship.
True. But he can play.
How many points did Robinson get?
4.
I don't know.
He didn't chew him really as bad as people imagine.
Though.
Yeah.
It ain't as bad as people remember.
Look.
Just remember, Robinson was, average like near 30 for a couple of seasons.
And he a Navy guy. How you gonna play your man like that?
Man,
Hey, respect to all.
And never missed any games and had a heart condition.
You know, I want to.
He had a heart condition.
We want to give a shout out to all the people that serve. My man here, he served 13 years. You know what I'm saying? And he was a Navy guy. So, Robinson, we ain't trying to short you tonight, Navy guy.
Right.
But you ain't make the cut, big fella.
Right.
Because we
Put
know
yourself
you
next to Oscar Robinson. Don't feel bad. It's a lot of folks standing there.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of folks standing.
At least you got a ring,
We
though.
would have to
Two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we would have to have like a reserve squad and like a second team.
See,
reserve.
everybody I picked got a. Well, Carl didn't get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Carl didn't get
and that's one. That was another one of our
Carl didn't end up
conversations.
with one in L.A.?
No. Detroit beat him.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Detroit beat him.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to, that's what I was trying to say. People don't understand how hard it is.
Carl didn't deserve to get a ring though.
Yeah, he did.
Because Jordan
he
came
did.
through Utah and punished that ass at
Yeah, he
the end of
deserved
every
to get
season.
a ring, yo.
When you
top
the person
50, though.
arguing with Jordan for the MVP every season for 3 seasons straight, and that person
He was
show
a
up for the
crybaby.
championships
But
and
nah.
bust your ass every year,
But
you
nah,
kind of
man.
lose it. You kind of slide a little. He
Hey,
deserve it, but I mean,
I'm gonna say the only reason why I say he deserved it is because my family is truck drivers and Karl Malone is a truck driver. So I'm sorry, my heart got in this conversation. Karl Malone, I still think you should have got one because my family is truck drivers too.
you should. Yeah, you could have got one overall the years, but yeah. And also, oddly enough, Jordan's whole hoop game turned into what Karl Malone's was. Post up, fade away.
Yep.
It's the exact same shot.
Yep.
It's funny.
Yep, exactly. He just put.
He borrowed something.
He
I saw it.
finessed it. Karl Malone was a little stiff with it, and Jordan just
Super
finessed
stiff.
it.
Who's your team?
Stiff because you couldn't get through that motherfucker.
What now?
Yeah, who's your team?
I don't have a
Magic
team
Johnson
right now.
ain't make nobody team. God damn.
I just like the game of basketball.
He had a
you know what I'm
horrible
saying?
jumper, didn't he?
Growing up,
He used to hate when he used to pull up that bitch ass shot. Right. The fuck is that? And remember the cat that used to actually shoot like that on LA's team? They used to have that shot
Silk.
that was like that.
Jamal Wilkes.
And knocked him
Silk.
down.
That
And I
was
was
Silk.
like, is this where Magic got this from?
that's
Was
a
you
U-
terrible?
That's a UCL
terrible.
Yeah,
He was about to retire from the HIV and was in the All-Star game pulling up when he knocked down all them points, and it was still that nasty-ass jumper.
And all you
Like,
bum
get the
ass
fuck out of here.
motherfuckers.
And we grew up with a nigga that
scared
actually
to,
had that shot.
play
It was
with him.
great. It was his natural shot, and he was a lefty. It was great.
But yeah, my favorite squad right now, I don't have a favorite squad, man. I just, I like the game of basketball. I just want to see a
play.
competitive game. So, who your favorite squad this year?
I like Houston. I've always been a Houston cat.
Yeah, I think if Chris Paul didn't get hurt this year, I think
they
it would
would've
have
won
been.
that.
I think it would have been a little different
would've won
story
that.
this year too. Just like the same year that Kawhi Leonard got hurt too, man. If he wouldn't have got hurt that year, I think they would have made it to the chip. It's crazy how these certain situations happen to certain players in big times, but what I was saying to people that I play with, that we go to the championship a lot in our leagues that I play in, I said, you know what? People ain't built past 8 games, and we only playing 8 games. So just imagine playing 70-something games and then having to play in the playoffs back to back, like every other night or 2 nights in a row, then a night off, and then, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same.
And this is why
it's different.
you younger
It's
players in the off season should be getting it.
Working
because
on your
if you're
craft.
getting it in the
Getting
off season,
stronger.
you playing all year.
Yup.
It's all limited. That's the thing. Your body's gonna rebuild. It's gonna get bigger, faster, stronger while you young. Every summer you take the fuck off is one you cheating yourself now and later. Because if you strengthen it now, later's easier. You strengthen it now, what you'll find out. And I'll tell you, a lot of motherfuckers is against flexibility and strength. I'll tell you, get in the gym and hit the gym because niggas is not strong. You'll be surprised at what you can do off of strength because other motherfuckers just thinking about flexibility. Y'all stretch at the same time. Don't just bulk the fuck up. But you can be massive and flexible, and other people will not be. And body density is something that just can't be overcome. Body density is body density. When you bump up against mass, it's just physics. You gonna move. So if you got that and your speed, you're gonna demolish most of everything standing in front of you.
The reason why Tim Duncan never got hurt because he was a swimmer.
Yeah, polo, baby. Water polo.
Yup.
Like a dolphin. Yeah.
And that's the difference.
Flex.
And
Big
that's
fella
why-
falling down. Not like Shaq used to fall. Oh. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
You need Shaq, you used to hate to see that
Slide.
big nigga go
He
down.
slide.
Gotta slide. He learned how to slide a little bit too. Big motherfucker push back.
Yeah.
But Duncan
Yeah, that's why they changed the
hardly
game, too.
ever felt crazy. He'd come through like tree down sometimes. But he usually didn't go down. He wasn't out of control.
No.
He was like he was underwater. All his games stayed perfect. That's a good example. It was like it was a feet on the bottom of the pool. He didn't have to get up. He didn't act stupid with it. It was controlled. He dunk controlled. I ain't never seen Dunk come down and just
be out of control.
Like Marcus Camby used to be. Come down on point guard with his lanky ass like
Maybe this last year too, he might have threw some bullshit up.
He this couple.
It's just like Dream. He plays soccer.
Yep.
He got that footwork.
The footwork. It's crazy.
You bring another sport into basketball, it's gonna make you better.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of.
Make you better.
Like I said, I played football growing up for a long time. Well, not a long time, just up until 10th grade, and then I learned my lesson. I had to change sports real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of incorporated the football into my basketball, and that actually made me better. I kind of had a little different vision because I knew on the football court, on playing football, you had to be aware of your surroundings until a whistle blew. Because if you didn't, you could be lifted off your feet at any time.
It's like a boxing match.
Exactly. And like I said, what we used to do until a whistle blew was light
Hit everything
motherfuckers
around
up.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that was moving that didn't have on the same color jersey, until that whistle blew, you put that shit on the ground.
Yeah.
And that was the difference between us winning and losing. But when we lost, we kind of learned too that we lost as a team. We didn't lose individually. So at that young age, that one loss growing up made us better. So losing ain't always bad. You can learn from losing. So all you young guys
this is why the world is getting fucked up. It's said so often it's become a motherfucking joke, right?
Yeah,
we just take it as a
everybody
joke
can
now.
win.
But our generation is really looking at you young pussies like y'all some young pussies. We didn't used to get ribbons for everything. They used to not show up with a box of trophies. They used to pay that big money for the big trophy, and it was 1 and 2 and maybe 3, and the rest of you bitches cried and went to fuck home.
Yeah,
Right? What the
everybody
fuck
won.
is that bullshit?
Yeah.
What is that? You can get a certificate from your school after completing a year of something if you'd like. I did cross country. Just get your varsity jacket or whatever. But God damn it, you don't show up as something with statistics and timing and points and get a fucking trophy if you didn't get the most statistics, timing, or fucking points. The fuck is that? It ain't a game. What is the fucking point?
Is another way for you to not teach your kid the process of life. If you continue to let your kid think that this is right now, then your kid is already manipulated at a young age. That's why it's important for you parents to teach your kids
Stop being bitches.
This is okay.
To lose.
But yeah, this is okay. But this is what really happened. Either you won or you lost the game.
Right.
Yep.
Teaching winning and losing,
And both?
teaching both is okay, and you can learn from both and enjoy both. It's not the end of the world. If when you start making money, then you know your check could be the difference, and it's
be a
still not
loser.
the end of the world. So don't kill. It ain't nothing to kill yourself about.
And I tell you, most. Oh, go ahead.
They better tell these kids that
Better.
money ain't gonna money is not gonna make you happy.
Not at all. Happy make you happy. As stupid as that sound, happy make you happy, and you find out somewhere where you can find the word happy that's done with money or any fucking thing else that's just not happy.
Hey, can you say that one more time?
But money's not gonna make you happy.
And you know, the best thing that he could have said about that is money can't save your life either. Because without your health, you can't do nothing. I don't care how much money you got.
No.
So, health is important. Take care of you before you can take care of anybody else. You got to make sure your health, your priorities are properly in order to make sure that you function in this world like a human being, not just like somebody out here running around, not caring about yourself and just out here running around crazy.
Don't be a fucking monster.
Take care of your health first, because I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if you have $100 million. Guess what? If your health ain't right, your ass can be out of here tomorrow.
Health is all you got.
Bottom line, my dad always told me.
It's
My
very
dad always
creepy.
told me,
It's a world full of
without
shit.
your health, you can't do nothing, son.
Nothing. It's crazy. It could so easily be stopped and cut off. Like, you know, just any of your senses. We take them all for granted. We all pretty motherfucking healthy here. If you couldn't smell nothing, how different the world would be. People that's deaf, people that's mute. Mute and deaf, mute. Dumb and deaf and dumb. Yeah. Just them changes. If somebody just whacked off your feet, just the small things, $1 billion and you with no feet.
Nah,
which one you choosing?
Right.
It's fucked up. Cause you figure I get some real sweet prosthetics with $1 billion. That might be a bad example. Let's take you off at the hip. Let's quadriplegic that ass in $1 billion. What you gonna take? Billion? You gonna look at the bitches dance? That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a show for you your entire life, a non-participating show. Even if she rubbed up on you, you ain't gonna feel it. I'm all on the bitch shit. But anything, like,
I would like to
What
hear
the hell?
I would like to hear that answered question. If somebody answer that question with the $1 billion answer.
Yeah. You
Right.
know,
Hear that.
as you
with the
said,
billion that's got it.
You listeners
Like,
that's
I take the
listening.
billion.
Yeah,
I got
hear that.
motherfuckers
You can,
doing everything for me.
I want y'all to go ahead and respond to the web address with the response to that.
Yeah, you want to hit us at www.grindleaguellc.com. That's GRINDLEAGUE.com. That's www.grindleaguellc.com. You can hit us up. You can ask questions. You can comment. Try not to talk shit. But we take show suggestions if you like. More like questions, not really suggestions.
Our ears are open.
Anything you want to maybe have us talk about or discuss, we might be able to work that out.
Actually, we got more guests in the building tonight.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and say your name and
Yeah. They all like, Skibra.
It's Mimi, Kim, and Marla.
hey.
Hello.
We got the ladies in the building tonight.
What's the word?
We just wanted to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about what's going on?
What's going on with what?
Life.
In the world today?
Now, the life today.
The life today.
Which
This life today, I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying being with friends. I'm enjoying being in a beautiful home. I'm enjoying being with super cute animals that love me.
Nah.
What do you enjoy, Kim?
The exact same thing.
Kim's husband is running away from my dog and staying away from us. Like, I thought he was recording with us, but now he's just in his own world.
He's back there
He's
playing
out
with
there
the
playing
dog.
with the dog.
He
That's
loves
That's what I
us.
just said.
Yeah.
I said he disappeared with the dog on us.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah,
Mimi,
he's
what do
having
you have
fun.
to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, Kim.
That's going to be the name of my show, by the way. What do you have to say for yourself? Because I don't realize that that's something my dad used to say all the time. He would say, what do you have to say for yourself?
That's gonna be a topic.
It's going to be the title.
That's
And
What do you have
but
to say
that's
for
what you can
yourself?
ask for people.
good. A lot. Actually, just
Tell me. It's been a long 6 weeks,
yeah.
8 weeks.
Yeah, it's been
Very
tough.
long.
Hey.
Is
No,
it?
No.
Today's the 21st.
First.
No,
The 28th.
today is the 22nd.
No.
Yeah.
It's
22nd.
Is it?
coming up on.
Oh yeah.
I went to
Just
work.
look at your iPhone.
I went to work today, so I had to write down the date like 4 different times.
All
Two out
wrong.
of the three
All them
gentlemen
places. You was there yesterday.
Right. Hey, look. But I still put 17 on the end of the date.
Yeah.
So cute. I'm in the house.
That's not good.
Just to throw the work papers off.
All
they
right.
like,
So
I
what's
thought-
going on? Y'all done.
Oh, let's
We're
get
looking
back
at
to.
pictures we took of me in the doghouse.
All right.
No,
let's go
clarify.
back to. Let's go back to what you wanted to get into real quick.
Well, you asked me what's going on. I said I'm happy today, like Marla and Mimi. Been a long 6 weeks or so. But I'm good. Or I'll be good.
You all good. You all great. Everybody's gonna be good.
Did y'all
Yeah.
talk about sports for long enough?
Of course.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
What
We
you
just-
want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about is,
Come
we
on,
just here.
man.
You know, y'all here, we here.
Fired
It's
up.
everyday life. you know?
Anything.
You got
Get
the
it
chance.
in.
Look,
Get it out
look.
there.
Hey, and she's sporting the Chuck Taylors for you non-basketball playing ass month. That don't know who he is.
Ooh.
Oh, she wearing him and don't know
Charles
who
Taylor.
he is. You wearing
Is that
Chuck
the
Taylors.
dog food,
Huh?
babe?
Not that I don't like sports. I just don't understand football. Like I can watch baseball and know what's going on because I play baseball. I get it, you know.
They're
But-
all the
and-
same.
Huh?
They're all the same.
You know, no football involves like math
No.
and yardage
No.
and
There's only 10 yards.
10 yards.
well,
That's
y'all
all you
first-
gotta go.
I just don't.
We about to explain to you tonight.
It's
We
the
don't-
same.
That's all it is.
Listen,
Someone needs
listen,
to take the
Kim.
time.
It's the same. How far is it from home plate to first base? Do y'all know?
Home plate, first base.
Yeah. What's the dimensions? 90. It's 90.
feet?
That's
90
all you
feet.
need to know. That's all the same thing as football is. It's just the grid that
100
they're
yards.
on. It's 90, 90, 90, and 90 in all baseball fields.
it's
Football is
100
10 yards that add up to 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
But when they're talking like, oh, they're 10 down and
No, it's
you know
4 down.
whatever the down, something's down and
10 and 1.
Yeah. I mean,
Something's
oh,
down.
when it's first down. I know what you're saying when
like
they
if
saying
they're
this
down and lose
first
yards.
down and 10.
whatever.
When it's
yeah,
first down and
like-
10. I
yeah.
understand what you're saying.
Right.
That means
But
So
if
they
you
just
understand the rules, it's that much
so
more
say
fun.
if it's first down and 10, they have 4 plays to make it 10 yards.
Right, I get that. I just,
Okay.
I'm not completely retarded. I just,
No, I'm
or
just saying,
mentally
we should-
disabled. Sorry.
No, I want you to.
We use
Don't you
retarded
understand?
here
No, I
and
think
all
that
love, care, and
retarded is an
joy.
acceptable
Right, we want you to-
word.
The word
I
is-
don't believe that
I want you-
retarded should have ever been an outlawed word.
It's not outlawed here.
I feel that
You
it
motherfuckers
is.
can't
It
get
is
over
a mean
retarded.
word,
We still
though.
do.
Because you
No,
use
it's
it.
context.
mean it.
It's how you
Context.
use
It's
it.
all
It's the
in the
same as nigga.
context.
It's the same as nigga. It's context.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
not going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want you to understand the game. What part of the game don't you understand so we can make you understand the game? What part
As
of
far
the
as
game?
retarded,
I
I think that the phrase that is, I think that there are instances that your learning abilities have been retarded.
Compromise.
Do you know what the actual definition of retarded is? It doesn't really mean a mentally disabled person.
No.
It actually means that your brain is backwards.
Slower, not backwards.
Or whatever it is. It's
Slow.
Right, that it's
Exactly,
interrupted.
Right. So when you say it, you're actually retarded can be used as a word, like the machine was.
It sounds,
Retarded.
right, but it
Exactly.
sounds negative. Just say, like,
That's because of what
you're
America
special.
did.
Or retard, we used to
It's just
say.
because of what
it's
America
gay.
did with it.
We used to say,
The word's the word.
But that's TV, that's the media. This day and age.
Or
right,
that
exactly, it
doesn't-
is
that's
a
not proper.
legitimate word.
Right,
You're
it's a-
Right.
retarded.
What's that? Because I want to see what the actual.
It's just
legitimate-
'cause
Look up
cats-
Merriam-Webster.
It's just
Just
because
say
what
you're
they put it with and where they
special.
started
You're
putting the people.
special.
Where they put the
Well,
people.
it was when you started
So let's look
saying
up all
those.
And this is the thing.
Slang of the
This is how
80s.
you know the weight of the word. Would you call a retarded person retarded
Exactly.
in their face?
Hell no.
Everybody
No.
would stall out.
No.
First, because they
James,
wouldn't
maybe
understand
you're
it, and
challenged.
second, because you
Actual
know
definition
you're a
of retard
dick.
is a verb, first of all. Retard is a verb.
Yeah.
Second of all, past tense retarded. Delay or held back in terms of progress, development, or accomplishments has nothing to do with a disability whatsoever.
It's just slow mental.
Retard.
Slow
actually
mental
slow-
uptake.
Right, so.
You can also listen. Wait. It's even funny like this. If you watch old television
San Diego.
shows, they use it in the full context. If
The
you
other
used
way.
to show up to school,
Right.
you were not only tardy, you were retarded.
Right.
Good point. Well, but then it became this short bus, you know, and there were
Then people ask what it's trying to
I wonder why they didn't just do it like an airplane. Why they just didn't put a curtain up and have everybody still on the same bus. They should just put a first class curtain
and
up.
second class. Have
Right.
this short
And
bus
tinted
people
just
on
the first
back.
4 rows of windows.
What is it?
Yeah.
Why do they have to have tinted windows?
I don't know why they tint them, because they don't. I do know why they tint them.
The short bus windows
Are tinted.
Maybe because, they're more,
The
the sun.
It's us.
They don't want
This is
us to
America.
see the
It's-
short
They
bus.
don't want us to see
See
this
them.
bus going by.
Oh, is that the same reason why city buses have very
If
big
you're
clear
on the
windows?
inside as a retarded kid, retarded is not what retarded. As a handicapped kid, what do they get joy out of? The simple things in life. If you're on a bus, first you're happy to be on the bus. That could be exciting. If you're looking out the window, why the fuck you want your view tinted? They don't want us to see them getting carted by. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
And the kids always want you to honk
All
or wait.
jumping
Yeah.
around, not
God, it's
seatbelted
annoying.
into their seats,
Yeah.
and like making a scene.
Seatbelted. Do the buses have seatbelts?
No, buses
Okay.
don't have
I
seatbelts.
didn't think so.
They need them. Are they good?
There was an incident.
They should just hand out helmets to
that I
little
heard
bitches
this
now when
past
they're getting
week.
on.
No, there was an
Young kids, I
incident.
know.
You know what they need on these buses nowadays? They need a kid like my ass back in the day. So when your ass be hopping up and jumping all out the window with your hand on the seat, I'm coming by smacking the shit
Hell
out your
yeah.
motherfucking hand.
No, I'll tell you what they need. They need an adult monitor.
Wait.
Because what I've
They
been
do have
reading
them.
today about what's going on in the Metro Detroit area.
Don't
No,
Just a bus driver?
not even a school bus crash. These kids are raping other young boys.
Oh yeah, I heard about
School
that.
buses in Metro Detroit.
Man, it's super gay.
Yeah, I seen that. I
And
just
the
seen
bus
that.
drivers are claiming they don't know what's going on. They're not stopping.
That bus
They're
driver is not even
investigating.
suspended from work. She's not even suspended. She.
The students was on the bus was trying to
I
tell
mean,
the
if
bus
you're driving a
driver
bus, you got,
that
I don't
she
know if
won't
this
do
is
that.
high school, right? Wasn't it high school?
Elementary.
Elementary? Oh my God. Well, you had a bunch of little badass kids in the bus. You're trying to drive. Lord knows what her life or his life is like driving that bus. You're doing this job. And, you know, you think that the kids have some kind of sense, but they don't.
Graders are raping a kindergartner.
What?
Yes, that's
I didn't know it was a kindergartner. Well, then don't say that. Right. I'm just saying you have a bunch of rowdy kids in the bus. And, you know, you look back from the driver's seat, which, you know, is a little lower than the rest of the bus, and you can't see everything trying to drive this big-ass bus. You don't know what's going on way in the back. They can't see it.
They can't.
So I don't know what this. I've never driven a school bus and driven a bus, but I'm assuming that you can't see too much. I've
Oh,
driven
and
an
I'll tell you
SUV.
this. I'll tell you this, Kim. The bus mirrors, you remember the bus mirrors in the bus are set up so that the bus driver can actually see all the way to the rear of the bus. They just can't see below the seat. And they're supposed to be able to see everybody's head. If they can't, you can pull the bus over. Bus driver